Today, I want to discuss something that can truly encourage young adults to engage with the adult world. Part of our job as YA librarians is to support young adults in participating and building a stronger community. One of the ways we can do that is by educating young adults on politics and government. Politics and government can often be presented as a boring and/or depressing topic, and many young adults feel that since they can't vote, there is no reason for them to pay attention to news and other current events. Even after reaching the voting age, many feel like they do not belong in discussions about politics because government roles are often filled by men and women older than the minimum age required. In a report by the United Nations Development Program, in a third of countries, eligibility for the national parliament starts at 25 years or higher. It is a common practice to refer to politicians as young if they are below 35 or 40 years of age. But by engaging young adults in discussions or activities on current events, we could be helping them see that they can create change and their voices do matter. If their knowledge in the field of politics grows, they may feel more comfortable and ready to participate in the community and government. Voting and other political practices are not nearly as daunting when you understand the process. As said in an article from the International Journal of Behavioral Development, it can be assumed that the conscious decision to become involved in political activities corresponds to a positive evaluation or approval of the respective behavior, i.e., attitude toward behavior. In other words, when faced with a new experience, they are more likely to do it if they believe they can do it successfully. I myself, at the age of 26, voted for the first time in 2016, and remember being terrified that I would somehow vote incorrectly. My mind created 100 different scenarios, accidentally looking at someone else's card, filling in the bubbles wrong, even showing up to the wrong place. Now familiar with the process, I feel confident that I will be much more at ease come 2020. So how can we as librarians encourage young adults to actively participate in community and politics? One way is to simply present information as we do every day. Create displays that depict current events, topics, debates going on locally and federally, present issues that apply to them, and show both Democratic and Republican viewpoints. The key is to make sure that they are not trying to prove a point, but instead present facts. Strive to present factual articles about both parties, both sides of an argument. An article in the Journal of Politics reported, "Viewing a website is more likely to affect a citizen's political interest if he or she perceives the site as having certain attributes, e.g., nonpartisan, offering unique content, and providing information efficiently." Another way to get young adults excited about politics, and what many agree is the best way, is to hold discussions about current events. In an issue of Political Science and Politics, it was noted that it is when students report that teachers encourage open discussions about these matters that their scores on scales of civic behavior climb. The goal is to try to get young adults comfortable talking about their political opinions in a fair and calm manner. Just like adults, while they may not have their facts straight, their opinion is never wrong. Hold active discussions. Ask a young adult what they think about a current event. You may not get an answer, but at the very least you are asking their opinion, which may not happen elsewhere in their lives. Create programming that brings in young adults to discuss current events. Also hold passive discussions. Put up a board that lets young adults write their opinion on a matter and reset it periodically. Young adults who may not want to actively discuss their opinions still have them. Voting activities can be a great way for young adults to voice their opinions and begin to consider what they believe is important to them. During local, state, and federal elections, put up displays showing each candidate's main platforms and let young adults vote on who they believe should get elected. Post the results in a public area to show that the library stands with their opinion. Young adults are at a point in their life when their opinions are beginning to separate from their parents. They are figuring out who they want to be after high school and/or college. For young adults, libraries can and should stand apart as a neutral source of information and a place to learn and engage without fear of judgment. Another quote from the International Journal of Behavioral Development states, "Political orientations surely do not develop in a social vacuum." We as librarians can help them build confidence in working with the government, understanding the process of voting, and participating in the community and beyond.